Back in 1999, I was in prison, and I served 5 months. Lost my home, lost my family, lost my dignity. I was sent to a halfway house, and at that place is where I started to pick up my life again. I met Pedro Wasmer. Pedro Wasmer was my mentor, is still my mentor. He trusted me, and that was my first step.
You can't live your life being afraid of people or being suspicious of them. What a miserable life that would be. So I'd rather take a chance, and I've taken chances with individuals by investing in ideas that they've had. Some have panned out, some have not panned out, but good Lord is good to me. I'm still here, and I just refuse to live in fear.
I was incarcerated for 22 and a half years straight. I went to prison in 1982. I came to Bridgeport to a halfway house in April of 2004. I knew a few people that has been gifted with the gift of wisdom from God, and Pedro is one of them. One of the few people that I've known in the 50 years I've been on this earth that truly has been gifted and empowered by God with wisdom.
My mother was a very kind woman. She was working as an accountant for the customs house in Santiago, in her hometown. So she wasn't making a lot of money. But every Saturday we would go to the movies, and then there was a little ice cream store outside of this particular movie theater that we went to this Saturday, and there was a little park. And she always had enough money to go get us a couple of cones of ice cream or something. So as we left the theater that day and we crossed the park, there was a woman, obviously a very poor woman, quietly breastfeeding a child on a bench, hiding. And my mother said to me, "Look, do we get ice cream today, or do we give this money to the woman?"
Pedro was very humble. That's what really took me to him, his humility and everything I heard about him. It's like, wow, you sure it's that guy?
I really feel that we all have responsibilities to the rest of the world, to the world around us. It's not that I subscribe to the belief that we should feel guilty about what happens in the world. What I subscribe to is the fact that we are part of the world, and we can contribute to it in some form. I like what the council does. They take care of the needs of people, not only from a hunger standpoint, but also the emotional needs of people. I've always felt like they've honored me just by letting me be a part of it, and letting me be a part of the board, and letting me say whatever's on my mind and guide whatever projects I get involved with. So that's enough of an honor.